Hello friends, today we are going to talk about a very important topic in the recent times, that is Introduction to Bioinformatics. The objective of this is to familiarize the students of biology with bioinformatics, that is the tools for analysis and solutions. Bioinformatics is the unified discipline formed from the combination of biology, computer sciences, and information technology. It is the science of managing and analyzing biological data using advanced computing techniques. The goal of bioinformatics is to enable the discovery of new biological insights as well as to create a global perspective from which the unifying principles of biology can be discerned. In bioinformatics, knowledge is derived from the computer analysis of biological data. Example, the information stored in the genetic code, experimental results, patient statistics, and scientific literature. The research in bioinformatics include method development for storage, retrieval, and analysis of data. Bioinformatics is a rapidly developing branch of biology and is highly interdisciplinary, using techniques and concepts from informatics, statistics, mathematics, chemistry, biochemistry, physics, and linguistics. It has many practical applications in different areas of biology and medicine. Now, computers and bioinformatics. For the student of bioinformatics, it is necessary to have the historical background about the evolution of computers. Like approximately 1000 BC, the abacus was invented, and then from 1625, Wilhelm Schur's mechanical calculator was invented. In 1822, Charles Babbage's difference engine was invented. In 1926, first patent for a semiconductor transistor was invented. In 1937, Alan Turing invents the Turing machine. In 1939, Attensoft Berry computer created at Iowa State, world's first electronic digital computer. In 1939 to 1944, Howard Aikens and Howard Mark I, the IBM ASCC was in 1940. Konrad Zuse Z2 uses telephone relays instead of mechanical logical circuits. 1944, Grace Hopper, Mark I programmer was invented at Harvard, Mark I. 1948 to 1951, the first commercial computer, UNIVAC, was invented. In 1954, Fortran language was developed by John Backus, IBM. In 1955, first disk storage was invented in IBM. In 1969, Unix operating system developed by Kenneth Thompson. In 1972, C language was created by Dennis Ritchie. In 1973, the Brookhaven Protein Data Bank was announced by Robert Metcalfe. In 1974, Vint Cerf and Robert Kahn developed the concept of connecting networks of computers into an internet and developed the Transmission Control Protocol, TCP. 1975, Microsoft, funded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, and in 1976, Apple I and Apple II microcomputers were released. In 1978, the first Usenet connection was established between Duke and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill by Tom Truscott, Jim Ellis, and Steve Ballowin. In 1981, first IBM PC with DOS was invented. In 1985, Microsoft Windows was introduced, and in 1985, C++ language was introduced. In 1994, Java was introduced by James Gosling, and in 1992, Pentium processor was invented. And similarly, some important developments of biological concepts in time are as follows. In 1953, Watson and Crick proposed the double helix model for DNA-based X-ray data obtained by Franklin and Wilkins, as published in Nature in 1953. In 1955, the sequence of the first protein to be analyzed was bovine insulin, and it was announced by F. Sanger, and he received 2 Nobel Prizes in this category for his work on protein sequencing and DNA sequencing. In 1972, the first recombinant DNA molecule was created by Paul Berg and his group. In 1977, Alan Maxim and Walter Gilbert at Harvard and Frederick Sanger, UK Medical Research Council, report methods for sequencing DNA. Bioinformatics is indispensable without computers, and the evolution of computers from difference engine of Charles Babbage, 1822, to the present form has taken nearly 2 centuries. Further, it's noteworthy to mention here about the contribution of a noble personality in the development of computers who has somehow been unacknowledged and forgotten in the modern text. His name was Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi, 780 to 850 AD, the outstanding 9th century mathematician who gave the name to the word algorithm. As his name indicates, Al-Khwarizm came from the Khwarizm in Greater Khorasan, modern Zorazm region of Uzbekistan. He was a mathematician, astronomer, and a geographer during the Abbasid Caliphate, a scholar in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. Al-Khwarizmi's famous writing, the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing, eventually led to our word algorithm. But the word algebra also stems from the title of his major work, thereby accounting for both algebra and algorithms, 2 of the most important concepts in all of mathematics and computer sciences. The history of computation in biology goes back to 1920s, when scientists were already thinking of establishing biological laws solely from data analysis by induction. Example, A.J. Lotka, Elements of Physical Biology, 1925. However, with the development of powerful computers, the available data could be treated by computation, thus launching bioinformatics as an independent field. Today, practical application of bioinformatics, which are readily available through the World Wide Web, are widely used in biological and medical research. The relationship between computer science and biology is a natural one for several reasons. First, the enormous amount of data being available and produced provides challenges in terms of storing, analyzing, and accessibility. Second, sometimes the nature of the data is such that its statistical analysis, that is computation, becomes necessary. Thirdly, there is a strong analogy between the DNA sequence and a computer program. Bioinformatics is the computer-assisted data management discipline that helps to gather, store, analyze, integrate, that is biological and genetic informations, and represent the information efficiently. Thus, bioinformatics can be called as an electronic infrastructure of molecular biology. The basic central dogma of molecular biology states that DNA makes RNA, makes protein. Thus, the units of information dealt within bioinformatics are DNA, RNA, protein, and their sequence, structure, pathways, interactions, and mutations. There are many bioinformatic tools available either free of cost over the internet or the commercial software packages for different scientific purposes. The software developments are constantly updated for their applications in life sciences. Bioinformatics is associated with large databases of gene and protein sequences as well as their structural, functional information databases. Examples of the biological data used in bioinformatics include DNA, that is genomics, RNA, that is transcriptomics, and protein, that is proteomics. The new sequences, new structures or protein/gene functions that are discovered are searched as well as compared against what is already known and then gathered and deposited into the databases. Now we come to the second point, sequence development and analysis of sequence data. A sequence is a linear set of characters, that is sequence elements, representing nucleotides or amino acids. Example, DNA is composed of 4 nucleotides or bases, A, C, G and T. Similarly, RNA is composed of 4 also, that is A, C, G and U. In this, T is transcribed as U, and proteins are composed of 20 amino acids. These characters are simple and are easy to read and edit, and thus can be bit coded. That is, they are compact, easy to store on disk and memory, and their comparison is efficient. The sequencing is done by methods based on Sanger et al. 1977. That is an enzymatic method developed at Cambridge University, and Maxim and Gilbert chemical degradation method developed at Harvard. And more recently, the automated DNA sequence are being used. Characters for representation of sequences. For the character representation of DNA or RNA, one-letter codes are used. Example, A, C, G, T. And for proteins also, one-letter code is used, which is converted to and from 3-letter codes. Example, A stands for alanine, ALA, or C stands for cysteine, that is CYS. It is often the case that we would like to represent uncertainty in a nucleotide sequence. That is, more than one base is possible at a given position. To express ambiguity during sequencing, to express variation at a position in a gene during evolution, to express ability of a protein or enzyme to tolerate more than one base at a given position of a recognition site. It is called as degeneracy of a genetic code. To do this for a nucleotides, we use a set of single character codes that represent all possible combination of bases. This set was proposed and adopted by the International Union of Biochemistry and is referred to as IUB code. ACGTU stands for nucleotides, R stands for A or G, that is purines, Y stands for C and T, that is pyrimidine, S stands for G and C, that is strong hydrogen bond between G and C, W stands for weak hydrogen bond between A and T, M stands for amino group A and C, K stands for GT, that is keto group in them, B stands for CGT but not A, D stands for AGT but not C, H stands for ACT but not G, V stands for ACG but not T or U, and N stands for ACG, T or U, that is indeterminate, or X can be also referred to. The sequence file format has the following characteristics. The text files are IUB codes and are readable by a word processor. Example, simple text or Microsoft Word, or text editor. Example, Emacs. The binary files are usually readable only by the program that created them. Example, MacVector. Finally, annotated files preserve information known about the sequence, coding region, start/stop, protein features, literature references, etc. The primary data of sequencing projects, such as first complete genome sequence for an organism, was published in 1980 for FX174, which contained 5,386 base pairs which coded for 9 proteins, and it was approximately 5 kb. In 1995, the Haemophilus influenza genome, that is flu bacteria, was sequenced, and it was approximately 1.8 MB. In 1996, yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae was sequenced, and it was 12.1 MB. E. coli sequence was 4.7 mbp. Similarly, Pseudomonas aeruginosa was 6.3 mbp. The Thale crest genome, that is Arabidopsis thaliana, was 100 MB, and the common housefly Drosophila melanogaster genome was 180 MB. And finally, the big one, that is the human genome sequence, was published in 2001, which was of the size 3 GB, and these sequences are annotated by automated annotation systems such as GeneQuiz. Several layers of analysis with bioinformatics tools are necessary to arrive from a raw DNA sequence at an annotated protein sequences. These analyses include to establish the correct order of sequence contigs to obtain one continuous sequence, to find the translation and transcription initiation sites, find promoter sites, define open reading frames, to find splice sites, introns and exons, to translate the DNA sequence into a protein sequence, to compare the DNA sequence to known protein sequences in order to verify exons with homologous sequences. The protein sequences are further analyzed to predict their function, which give valuable information about the subcellular location of a protein. The function can often be inferred if a sequence of a homologous protein with known function can be found. Homology searches are the predominant bioinformatics application, and very efficient search methods have been developed. The ultimate goal of sequence annotation is to arrive at a complete functional description of all genes of an organism. Currently, work on ontologies is underway to explicitly define a vocabulary that can be applied to all organisms, even as knowledge of gene and protein roles in cell is accumulating and changing. Now we'll talk about sequence deposits, organizing biological knowledge in databases. Biological raw data are stored in public data banks such as GeneBank or EMBL for primary DNA sequences. The sequence data can be submitted and accessed via the World Wide Web. Protein sequence data banks like Tremble provide the most likely translation of all coding sequences in the EMBL data bank. Sequence data are prominent, but also other data are stored. Example: yeast-2 hybrid screens, expression arrays, systematic gene knockout experiments, and metabolic pathways. The stored data need to be accessed in a meaningful way, and often contents of several data banks or databases have to be accessed simultaneously and correlated with each other. Special languages have been developed to facilitate this task, such as Sequence Retrieval System (SRS) and Entries System. Now we'll talk about sequence homology analysis. Databases provide additional functionality such as access to sequence homology searches and links to other databases and analysis results. For example, SwissProt contains verified protein sequences and more annotations describing the function of a protein. Protein 3D structures are stored in specific databases. For example, the Protein Data Bank, now primarily curated and developed by the Research Collaborator for Structural Bioinformatics. Organism-specific databases have been developed, such as ACEDB, Tis elegans database for the C. elegans genome, Flybase for Drosophila melanogaster. Also, databases of scientific literature such as PubMed, Medline provide additional functionality. Example, they can search for similar articles based on word usage analysis. Text recognition systems are being developed that extract automatically knowledge about protein function from the abstract of scientific articles, notably on protein-protein interactions. Finally, we'll talk about aims and tasks of bioinformatics. First, the analysis and interpretation of various types of biological data include nucleotide and amino acid sequences, protein domains, and protein structures. Second, development of new algorithms and statistics used for accessing biological information such as relationship among members of large data sets. Thirdly, development and implementation of tools. Those tools that enable efficient access and management of different types of information such as various databases, integrated mapping information. Now we'll talk about the application of bioinformatics. The explosive growth in the amount of biological information necessitates the use of computers for cataloging and retrieving the information. Bioinformatics gives us a more global perspective in experimental design as we move from the one scientist, one gene / protein / disease paradigm of the past to a consideration of whole organism, and we gain opportunities for new, more general insights into health and disease. By the data mining process in bioinformatics, we can generate testable hypotheses regarding the function and structure of a gene or protein of interest by identifying the similar sequences in already characterized organisms. Example, the new insights into the molecular basis of a disease may come from investigating the function of a homologue of the disease gene in other organisms. Further, bioinformatics has a great potential for uncovering the phylogenetic and evolutionary patterns. Now we'll talk about drug design. The bioinformatics-based approach has an important application in drug discovery and designing process. It has now become possible to associate genotypes with pathophysiological conditions that are very useful in identifying potential molecular targets. Besides, with the help of available translation software from a given nucleotide sequence, the most probable sequence of amino acid that encodes a particular protein can be predicted. Now, we'll talk about predictive functions. Through comparative analysis and screening of data, a number of questions pertaining to evolutionary, biochemical, and biophysical nature of molecules can be answered. It has now become possible to identify first, specific protein folds associated with certain phylogenetic groups. Second, commonality between different folds within and between organisms. Third, the degree of folds shared between related organisms. Fourth, the extent of relatedness derived from the traditional evolutionary trees. And finally, the diversity of metabolic pathways in different organisms. Besides, with the availability of structural data, it has become possible to compile map of all protein-protein interactions in an organism. Now, we shall talk about intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights refer to creation of an intellect by an individual for which he is assigned rights to ownership of that creation by law. Examples are trademarks, copyrights, patents, industrial design rights, and trade secrets. And these cover literature, artistic works, music, discoveries and inventions, words, phrases, symbols, designs, and many others. The core area of bioinformatics which comes under IPR's protection include A. Analytical and information management tools such as modeling techniques, databases, algorithms, softwares, etc. B. New findings in genomics and proteomics. And finally, drug discovery and designing. Now we will talk about the use of bioinformatics in medical areas. Understanding the life processes in healthy and disease states and study the genetic disorders. In the area of pharmaceutical and biotechnological industry, bioinformatics aids in finding and developing new and better drugs and also helps in designing gene-based and structure-based drugs. In the field of agriculture, the bioinformatics helps in developing disease and drought-resistant plants and also in finding higher yielding crops. Finally, we'll talk about the challenges and opportunities in bioinformatics. As important as the increase in computer speed has been, the ability to store large amount of information on computers is even more crucial. That is, central processing unit versus disk space and net. Second, an unresolved problem is the optimal design of interoperating database systems. Third, a major problem and errors in data banks and databases, mostly the errors in annotations in particular, since errors propagate easily through links. And finally, mostly errors in annotation in particular, since errors propagate easily through links. Thank you very much, students. This is all for introduction in bioinformatics.